Hello and welcome to the Barrows only Runescape account. We're on a journey to 10,000 Barrows chests without ever gaining experience anywhere else but Barrows. In the previous episode we just killed Varax, our first ever Barrows brother. We got a full inventory of spades. We're going to try to level up enough so that we can get in, open a chest without dying. But we also want to hopefully spawn another melee brother and get another one killed, because if you've only killed 1 out of 6 it's extremely unlikely to get an item. But it goes up, and if you kill all 6 it's I think 1 in 16, so much more likely the more you can kill. So there we go. Our spades sold very cheap this time. We only got 3.8k, we usually get about 4.5, but we also got an emerald from a random event. So we were able to buy a few more runes and a good bit of food. We'll head back over here and try to get a couple of levels out of the way. I'm not sure if we should be going for more brothers kills or just going for chests, because the wiki says it's only like 6% if you kill all 6. I don't know, I don't really understand the difference in odds on Google versus the wiki. Anyway, back in the shed for a bit of speed simulator, and now we're going to head over back into the tunnels. I don't think we're going to go straight for the chest. We're going to try to get a bit higher hit points, a bit higher defense, because if we lose all these runes it'll take us a long time to get back, and if we get a couple more levels we should be a lot safer. So we'll just try to get our defense and our hit points up here a bit, waste all these 200 strikes and see what we can do. I need to work on agility in this episode as well. Oof, I could have died there if he had hit a bit higher, I think. But yeah, if we get like... I've been thinking for agility what we're going to do is we're going to complete X marks the spot quest. You know, that one that gives like the 300 XP lamp, because it gives no experience to do the whole quest. It's really quick and that can get us 1 to 4 agility. And then we're going to use a clockwork toy, either a mouse or a penguin. Penguin gives more XP, but I think you have to do like Cold War or some random quest to get it. Here's a prayer level coming in. There's our first prayer level in the account since the quest, so there's 12 prayer. Need to work our way up to 43, but it's going to take a long time with just the bones. There's too many things in this room. I think I might have to hop if I can't get them lured. But anyway, yeah, if we get a clockwork toy we can get like 3 XP every single catch if it's like a mouse. At least you used to be able to, I'm not sure if they've changed it. Or you can get 12.5 if you get a clockwork penguin, but I think they are quested, so we'll not be able to get them. There's one more hit points level. I think if we get 23 we'll go for this chest. I'll see how we get on. But yeah, if we get clockwork, get some agility up, it'll just make running back and forward so much easier. I think we also have to get a bit of range level up, because killing them at the minute's pretty quick with fire strike, but it's capped at, you know, hitting 8s, and we don't want to be wasting a load of money on high level range just for getting KC. So if we get really high range we'll be able to kill these pretty quick with like a bone Seabow. It's really cheap and at high range you can kill them really quick for getting potential up. So I think we'll go for that method later on. We'll definitely be using melee once we have really high stats, but at the minute we need the safe spot until we've got higher stats. There's 31 magic coming in, and we're very close to another level here. Just one more hit should get it. There's 17 defense as well, 100 total levels, so we've gained, I think you come to Runescape at like level 57, so we've got 43 levels here already. There's our meat pies I've bought as well, so we've got a bit more food for the next trip. But yeah, 100 total. I'm not sure what level we'll be able to get in this. It'll probably only be like 400, because all we'll be getting is like attack, strength, defense, range, mage, hit points and prayer. Oh, and a tiny bit of agility, but we'll not be getting any skills, any other stats than that. There's 22 hit points coming in, looking a lot healthier now. I think once you get into like mid or high 20s you're pretty safe from the Barrows brothers. Well, most of the melee ones. I think Guthan's hits higher than like Torags and Varax. I really need to check the max hits of them, but yeah, definitely a lot less likely to get one banged by them 3 from like Guthan's, Torags, Varax. We should be able to withstand them once we're high 20s. DH just will still wreck us. You should see my setup for recording audio here. It's terrible. I need to get a proper mic. I did buy one, but it was really bad quality, so at the minute I'm recording audio on my phone, emailing it to myself, and then having to edit it on the computer, so it gets really annoying. Bit tedious just, but we finished that run, done some speed simulator, and then we banked them. We're going to do this X marks the spot here quest, and that'll get some agility going. So it's a really quick quest. You just have to pick the thing up, dig in a few locations, and then he gives you a 300 XP lamp that you can spend on anything. It's worth doing in any account really, because it's so quick. There's only 4 things you have to hit, and once you know where they are, it only takes you about maybe 2 minutes at the most to complete. It'd be a lot quicker if I had staminas as well. But then I'm trying to think if there's any other quests in the game that you can do the whole quest without getting any experience and then you get an XP lamp off. I think most of them, like all the achievement diary ones, you can't do any of them because they all give experience in certain skills. I Holy shit, boys, look what we just unlocked. Sea Shanty 2, the best song in the game. Have to blast the full Sea Shanty out. Like, it's actually my intro music in the first 2 clips. Get in. And here we go with the end of the quest, and that gives us 200 coins, and I should probably drop the coins actually, yeah, that'll be cheating. But we've got the XP lamp, that's 300 XP in agility. We also got a beginner clue. I don't know if we should do it just to see what I get, or just drop it. I'll not be keeping the reward anyway, I'll be dropping it because I can't get money from it. It is talk to Charlie though, and it's en route, so yeah, we'll see what he says anyway. So hand this over to Charlie. Wanted a few trouts, so nah, fuck that. I'd have to get 20 fishing for that. Sold all the spades we got, and I'm having a look here for the penguin. Nah, yeah, the penguin must be behind a quest. Yeah, can't get the penguin. So we'll have to go with just a mouse or a toy soldier. Now we'll go with a mouse. I'm pretty sure it gives agility XP. It'll be very, very slow, but best thing we can do, like, just to get a few XP. Can't test it here because I don't want to get experience in the wrong place, it'll ruin the account. And we're going to get some runes, get some food, and then head back over to Barrows. Back on the run. I think once we start opening chests, even if we get runes, you know, and they're only worth like 10k or something, it'll give us 4 Barrows teleports. So it'll just save all this running back and forwards. We definitely have to get on that soon enough. Anyway, back for some more Spade Simulator, and we're going to kick this off with our first ever agility levels in the account. Just going to head into the tunnel here and see if this mouse still gives it agility XP. Here's the lamp, that'll get us level 4 agility. So 3 agility levels out of the way, 1 to 4 done. And now does this mouse still give XP? It's funny, this actually used to be the best agility method in the game. People used to get, yeah it does, 3 XP. People used to get hundreds of these mouses and drop them in the pest control boat in like a non-pest control world and just spam pick them up. You get like 40,000 agility XP per hour doing it. But they've definitely nerfed it. I think it was a lot more XP for every time you got it then. Anyway, 3 XP, it's not a lot. Probably only like a couple hundred XP per hour. But we'll be able to use this method to get all the way up to like maybe 20 agility. Or I might just carry the mouse with us all the time and get like 3 or 6 or 12 agility XP every single trip, and then consistently go up agility levels over time. Like the more we do, the more agility XP we'll get. Yeah, great that this actually works anyway, because it means we can actually train agility. So we'll smash out level 5 here. Shouldn't take us too long, like we're nearly there. And then we'll get back in the Barrows grind. We've got 200 casts here to use up, so we'll try to get another hit points level, maybe a couple more magic and defense levels. So here we are, coming in with 5 agility. That's nice. So that'll be much better than level 1, but we do want to get up a bit higher. I'm trying to think. I think there is a quest on Zaya that you don't have to get any experience to do, and it gives a couple of lamps. I can't remember the name of it, but we'll have to try find it. If we can do that, it gives 1k XP. I can't remember which one it is though. Yeah, we'll have a look for that in the next video, and that there will get us up to like level 10 or level 11 agility. There's a quick magic level coming in. Sped this up quite quick here. And we've not managed to spawn a brother outside the room, but there's Krill's inside again. Just a 14 though, we're alright. Krill's is the most risky one. If you miss the door at all, he'll get another hit, and he's faster than any of the other brothers. There's 18 defense coming in. And there's arms. We're good, run away. Right, we'll heal back up and head back down. Do you want to enter the tunnel? Yes, I'm fearless. It's not as if we just ran away from arms like a little girl. Wonder how long it'll take us before we can kill all 6 Barrows brothers. Like, we're 18 defense. I think it'll probably take a few days, maybe a week, until we're able to kill all 6. If we start in range by the end of this video, get a few range levels out. Once we get like 60 range, I think 61 actually for rune crossbow, then we should be able to kind of fight arms a little bit. We'll need to have some good combo food though, and it'll probably take a full inventory of food to kill him once. I know you could probably poison him. I don't know if the Barrows brothers are immune to poison, but if you could poison him with those Emerald Bolts E and then just hide or something, it'd kill him over time. That'd be really good if like poisoned ones, if they spawn inside the room, I could just poison them, stand near the door, and then kill stuff in this room while the poison kills him. Could do 2 kills at one time then. That'd actually be insane. We're definitely going to have to look into that later on. Anyway, there's 23 hit points coming out. Just about 2 or 3 more levels and we won't be able to get one hit from a good few of the Barrows brothers. Halfway through our casts here, and there's 19 defense. At 20 defense we're going to get a full set of mithril armor, and then we'll be able to tank a lot of these things. It'll use up a lot less food and we'll be able to do longer trips down here. Myth isn't great for like the Barrows brothers, but it'll be good for just tanking against all the low level monsters. Decided to smash out another agility level down here. It is pretty slow. Well, just got halfway through that one actually, but we'll finish it up soon enough. Just used the end of the runes there. Well, there's 3 left, but I'll just drop them. There's no point in risking a death for the sake of that tiny bit of XP. So we'll quickly grind out level 6 agility, I think it is. Yeah, we'll get level 6 agility here, and then we'll head over, get a full inventory of spades, and gear up for another run. We're going to do one more run with just magic only, and then we're going to start buying range gear and bringing that over, start getting that out of the way. Range will be really, really useful in the account later on. It's like needed for arms and probably krills until we've got high enough melee gear, but it's also for getting KC down there. There's level 6 agility coming in anyway, so we've got 5 agility levels already. Let's go. Going to pick up a few spades and head back over. There's the stats at the moment, 111 total level, and we'll get a couple more rounds here. The spades are being quite slow to sell, so I might have dropped them to really cheap again. Yeah, there we go. And we've got 300 casts, quite a few there. That should get us a good few levels. Now we're going to head the whole way back over. I'll meet you when we're there. This here is going to be probably the biggest run we do. This here will get us level 20 defense, which will give us a new armor set. It'll get us level 35 magic, I think. If not, we'll be very close to 35 magic, which is fire strike. And it'll also give us 25 hit points, yeah, because that there will leave us out of the reach of most of the Barrows brothers. Anyway, back in the shed. We spent most of our time here looting spades. A bit more spade pickup simulator. We haven't died in a long time though, so I might start bringing back my amulet of magic. I've not really been using the spades as much as I did the previous video. I think we're in 0 deaths this video. It's just insane compared to the amount of time we died in the last one. Last one was just dying every 2 minutes. Yeah, back into the tunnel, and we're going to get a few magic levels out of the way here. I set the progress bar to show total XP instead of just each individual skill. I think it just looks better that way. There's level 34 magic coming in, so just one more level till we can use Fire Bolt, and it'll be like our spell of choice for a long time. I think even when we get past 59 for Fire Blast, which is miles away, we'll not be using it because it's too expensive. Actually, we might use it just for the brothers, but we definitely won't be using it on the lower monsters, just too expensive. And here we are coming in with another level. There's level 24 hit points, so getting close to being pretty safe down here really. I think once we get past like level 30 we'll be finding it hard to die unless we get stacked. Like we won't be getting stacked by any of the low level monsters now, even if they max twice when we go through the doors. Oof, that was close. Actually, I take that back because they can hit us for like a 24, and then if we get a skeleton they can hit us for 10, so we need to get up to really 34 before we're really safe. But the chances of 2 different monsters maxing, and I think you can actually tick eat once you go through the door, so you might be okay if I start using more expensive food. There's level 20 defense anyway. That's massive. That means I can bring down mithril armor if I get a bit of money. And it doesn't sound great like, but it will be really good for going back and forth through the doors. Just the wee monsters won't be hitting me as much, and the food will last a lot longer. And it means we won't be spending as much every trip because we won't be using as much food, so it'll be good. Running out of food this trip before we ran out of runes. Actually, I should have brought down more. I don't think we will be able to use all these, and we won't get to 35 magic this trip, which sucks. But we're very close. We'll get at the start of next run. I've actually had an idea here what we could get instead of graceful, you know, because you can't train agility on the rooftops or anything. We can actually get these boots of lightness, which are kind of like graceful boots, but you don't have to do any like training or anything. You can just put them on and they're -4 weight. So with a bit higher agility and these boots, it'll be pretty useful. Like, it's like a free besting slot for a long time, I think, until I get like eternal boots, because most of the magic boots are useless down here and tank boots are pretty heavy. So we head over to G. We tried to buy myth, but it's actually 6k, so we couldn't afford it. Tried to buy some halberts, iron and steel, or sorry, bronze and iron, but we couldn't get them either, too expensive, and none of them was buying normal price. So we're going to buy full range gear and head over and start training range. Eventually, hopefully one of these Hallies will buy, because they'd be really useful for 1 to 5. Instead of training with like an iron skim when I'm taking damage, I'd be able to just leave it AFK while it's poking something through the ladder just up to level 5. So there's our full range setup. We're going to be using this up to level 5, and then we'll get ourselves an oak bow. And I think we want to aim for 20 range. It's a pretty big upgrade because then you can get studded, and if you have it, you have enough range bonus to use mithril darts and actually to hit on some of the decent monsters. So after that, the range XP will just fly up. And then 28, we'll be doing Dorgishan Seabow, no, like the bone Seabow. Be using it all the way up to probably 61. So yeah, that's the plan for range anyway. Melee, I'm not sure. I think we'll just keep training defensive magic up to maybe 30 defense, Then when we have full adamant, we'll be able to boost melee a lot easier because we'll actually be able to sit in combat. Oh, there's arms. I only hit a 6. So here we are. We got 35 magic out of the way, so that's Firebolt unlocked. And now we've got the smallest. I was trying to get a rat in here because it's the lowest combat. And if a train on the lowest combat, it's got the lowest range defense as well, so most chance of hitting. It's going to be very, very slow though, so I'll have to speed this up quite a bit. So we're going with times 20 speed, and it's still taking a long time to get from level 1 to level 2 range, so I think level 5 is going to take us quite a bit of time. But here we are, our first range level on the account coming in after this, well, when this finally hits. There we go, level 2 range. We're no longer a mage tank, boys, we're now a hybrid. So we're going to keep training the range up and actually find out the name of that quest for the agility XP. It's called Client of Corrend. You don't have to do anything like XP wise, and you get 2 500 XP lamps at the end of it. All you have to do is run around Zaya, talk to all the shops. Zaya? Yeah. Talk to all the shops and then run back to Velos and he'll give you 2 XP lamps. So we're going to do that in the next video, and that'll get us up to level 12 agility, I think. Yeah. Because we've trained it a wee bit, it'll no longer give us level 11, it'll give us level 12. There's level 4 range coming in. I actually sped them 2 levels up to times 40 and still going pretty slow. But here's a big one, boys, level 25 hit points. We are now pretty safe for most of those, and it gives us 21 defense there. We're going to finish this one off with the final level of the video, level 5 range. So we've got a load out of the way in this video. We've started agility, we've started range. We've got a load of hit points, defense, magic levels. The account's coming on quite nicely. Just want to thank you all again for all the massive support in these videos. It's class to see so many is enjoying them. So yeah, take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one when we will be finally opening a load of chests. Bye.